Now I want to talk about phthalates. These chemicals, phthalates, are used to make plastic softer and have been connected to adverse reproductive and developmental health defects. Once again, it's children who are most vulnerable to these health defects. 6 types of phthalates were regulated by the 2008 Product Safety Law. In that law, many children's products contained more than 1,000 ppm of phthalates. These were banned. Our laboratory testing showed that a children's product we found contains phthalates. This here, just picked this up last night at Target over on Hilliard Rome. This is a Dora the Explorer backpack. This was found to have 320 ppm of diene-butyl phthalates that is regulated by the 2008 law. So the measurement didn't exceed the law. It didn't exceed the 1,000 ppm federal standard, but some states have chosen to have a stricter standard. So this law would require a danger label in the states of Washington and California. Ohio, unfortunately, doesn't have a stricter standard, and so you're still going to find this on our shelves without the label. Now I'd like to talk about magnets. We want to show you the continued dangers that magnetic toys pose, such as buckyball magnets and other magnetic toys. These toys are made with extremely strong magnets. So we're not talking about refrigerator magnets. We're talking about really powerful, high-level magnets like these. So these are, they make a really loud noise, they're so magnetic. So the commission staff, if you look at the commission that regulates these products, estimated that between 2009 and 2011, there were 1,700 emergency room cases linked to high-powered magnets that had been swallowed. More than 70% of these cases involved children between ages 4 and 12. Now notice that these do easily fit into the smaller choke tube cylinder. So these can easily be swallowed. If more than one magnet is swallowed, these are actually strong enough to magnetize between organs and can cause tearing in the intestine, which can be incredibly serious. I found these at the dollar store here in town. Now they do have a small 4+ warning label on the package. Unfortunately, as we've seen, kids as old as 9 or 10 have gone to the hospital for these types of injuries. We also noted that teenagers as old as 14 use smaller high-powered magnets as fake facial piercings, for example, and when those are swallowed, end up in the emergency room. Finally, I'd like to end with the hazards of loud toys. Research has shown that 1 in 5 U.S. children will have some degree of hearing loss by the time they reach age 12. This may be in part due to many children using toys and other products such as music players that emit loud noises. The National Institute on Deafness and Other Communication Disorders advises that prolonged exposure to noise above 85 decibels will cause gradual hearing loss in any age range. And they advise close-to-ear toys, like toy cell phones, for example, should not produce continuous sound that exceeds 65 decibels. So, we found 2 toys on store shelves that exceeded the recommended continuous exposure to 85 decibel limit, and 1 close-to-the-ear toy that exceeds the 65 decibel limit. So, let's see. This toy here is a pretty popular toy. You'll find this at Target. Pretty loud. It's also a close-to-the-ear toy. This tests as high as 85 decibel at 1 inch. So when the child is holding this close to its ear, this cell phone type toy, that can cause damage. Another toy we found, got this toy at Toys R Us. This tests as high, this tests as high as 92 decibels at 1 inch. But 85 decibels is the maximum allowed for this type of toy. Finally, so particularly loud. This test is high as 93 decibels at a distance of 10 inches. Even 10 inches away is still going to be that loud to a small child. This is a Fisher-Price toy. Picked this one up at Target. In conclusion, Congress has given the Commission new tools since 2008 to protect America's children, and has done a commendable job of using that authority to make the marketplace safer. We hope that it will continue to vigorously use those tools and that Congress will give it the funding it needs to fulfill its responsibilities, particularly as some of these provisions have not gone into effect until just a few months ago. But there are many more hazards in our children's toys that still need to be addressed. Like I mentioned, the Commission should revise the small parts standard to better protect children from choking hazards. The Commission should also continue to move forward developing safety standards for magnets. Policymakers should continue to overhaul U.S. toxics policy because current laws fail to adequately regulate thousands of different chemicals. Policymakers should also resist efforts by powerful special interests to weaken the Commission and other health and safety rules. The need for consumer safety should not be a political question, should not be a partisan issue. For parents and consumers about to embark on their holiday shopping sprees, we offer the following advice. Remember, Ohio PIRG's report is easily accessible on our website, but note that it only provides a sampling of potentially hazardous toys. We were not able to test every toy in the market. So use common sense, use our brochure that's downloadable, use our interactive website. Make sure to bring that toilet paper tube with you if you have young children when you're out shopping. Also, please report unsafe toys or toy-related injuries to the Commission at www.saferproducts.gov. That's all.